another quick hit called Shooter. This one's a beauty. I've used this one for many years. We've made some tweaks to it, but it's just a great offensive look. Here's a kid with the basketball, bringing it down the floor. We're in Shooter. So we need a three-point shooter on either wing. Doesn't matter who's on what side. Three-point shooter on either wing. And then we have two players on the low post. If we decide to run Shooter for this kid right here, we dribble at that kid first. All right, we dribble at that kid first. Then that kid is going to get a dribble handoff. All right, somewhere over here. So she gets a dribble handoff. The opposite low post player has got to keep her eye on the defender of this player here. This player is going to be the shooter. We dribble at the shooter first. Keep your eye on that defender, but you're going to come up midway between the elbow and the three-point line, and you're getting ready to set a pick right there. As soon as this player gets her dribble handoff, she starts dribbling this way. This girl cuts this way, and we do a dribble handoff in this alley. We do a dribble handoff in this alley. So now this kid here has the basketball. This kid who just did the handoff is on the inside. The receiver's on the outside. And then she does a little flare cut with this screen right here. And then we pass it to her on a flare cut. We have had so many open three-point shots year after year after year, even against the zone, because of the action. We've got some double actions, almost some triple actions. Let's say the kid bringing the ball down the floor, and we go into a shooter. We call this one Shooter. And she decides that she wants to dribble it to this girl first. This girl ends up being the shooter. This one's got to pop up. We do the dribble handoff, and then this one comes up, and then there's a dribble handoff. All right, and then that kid uses a flare, and away they go. So in the Shooter, and I know this looks like a mess, but in Shooter, we dribble at the shooter first. Get a dribble handoff, then there's a double gap dribble handoff, then there's the flare cut, and we have a wide open three. It is so effective. Let's make a little bit of space here. Let's say that we had the screener here, all right, and then the passer was up here, and the flare cutter or our three-point shooter here, and this pass is made, and she doesn't like her three-point shot. She's not guaranteed to be open, but if she doesn't like her three-point shot, this kid, as soon as this kid is catching a ball, she's sliding to the basket. That's almost a guaranteed layup. Almost a guaranteed layup. Practice it. And if it's not there, then you just go right into our regular execution Shooter. Very effective.